I'll just leave you with one nerdy fun fact that I found psychologically interesting about myself and in this marketing experiment and exposure. I am a huge Final Fantasy fan, the video game, and I remember when Final Fantasy 15 came out, I was like so excited but also so cringing because every advertisement that the game came with was like, oh, Coleman camping gear, Coleman camping gear. It's like they had some huge tie-in with Coleman camping gear and like ramen noodles or something. And like every ad that you would see on the internet had something to do with it, right? And even in the game there were elements of it, like in-game advertising, like not where it like took away from the game experience, but like on chairs and stuff, they'd have like Coleman ads on it. And I was like, this is absolutely insane. But I complained about it for the longest time. And then maybe, like I ran into Coleman camping gear out and about in the wild. And every time I would think of it, would think, oh, Final Fantasy 15. And then after like 5 or 6 times, I freaking bought a Coleman cooler, and I felt like both.
The longest term, long term game.
Yes, I was like, I felt ashamed of myself when I got home. I was like, oh, that game got me, you know. But it's just proof that I think the repeated exposure can really work, especially when you have a good product, when you have a good message that you're trying to put out into the world. I don't ever want to, encourage anybody to try to put something unethical and shady out into the world to just sell something. Do you know what I mean? That's not what I try to help customers with. I want to help them to be better at what they provide for the world. But I just think if you're trying to put something good out into the world, don't feel shy about reusing something. And that's a lesson that I have both experienced personally and professionally. And that Final Fantasy 15 one will always live within me as just a silly little irony of advertising.